Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to another Parby Professional Minute. My name is Bill Riggs. I'm the Director of Training and Business Development for the association. Um, Want to take a few minutes and answer some more questions that we get either through email or Facebook. Uh, Today's question comes from Stephen Parker in Knoxville, Tennessee. Stephen asks, how long does it take to become certified through Parby? Well, Stephen, the answer to that, because of the way our program is designed, the short answer is it depends on the student, their schedule, their life schedule, their work. Some are still working, some are working part-time, some are retired. People have family commitments. If you've got small children, large children, um, it just depends on how much time the student has to devote to the learning process. So that's why we create it like it is. We're not trying to drive it to a deadline to rush people through and put out a certificate and say, okay, good luck. That's just not how we operate. Um, some students do move through the material pretty quickly. Some folks want to run through the training videos. They kind of skim through, flip through the books, and take the test. If they pass the test, they're like, okay, I'm ready to be certified. Well, you just passed the first phase, but you didn't lay enough of a foundation to make it through the second phase. Because after phase one, there's a review process and conversations to be had. And a lot of times, if people rush through it, they have to go back and read some things. Uh, there, there are there's a lot of information in the materials in phase one that lay the foundation, and there's decisions students have to make as far as tools, inspection templates, business structure, stuff like that, to move into phase two, because that's where the field training takes place and the actual hands-on inspection training takes place. If you rush through phase one, then you're going to be lost in phase two and have to go back and do it again. Um, Try to remember that the goal is not to rush through it quickly to get their certificate. That certificate won't put money in the bank. Okay. And the skill set that you learn is probably about 30% of what generates your revenue. Successful professional RV inspectors focus on the other 70%. They've refined those skills and streamlined those skills that they gain over time. But what mattered, this is a relationship business. Um, we're dealing with real people making real decisions. A lot of times, like a major motor coach, high-end coaches or high-end fifth wheels, that's the second largest decision that a lot of these folks are ever going to make. And part of our responsibility, in addition to simply documenting the condition of the RV at the time of inspection, is to help educate the consumer, the buyer, and help them make the best informed decision they can so that they go to the negotiating table informed, they know what to expect. Um, their expectations are more closely aligned with the seller's expectations, and then it goes a little more smoothly. Um, Typically, we just your confidence is built over time. So if for a short answer, we've had students that go through phase one in 4 to 5 weeks. Phase two usually takes 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes five. Depends on the individual and their schedule. So, but our program is written to where we can tailor make the schedule to fit the individual's lifestyle and their goals and their business goals. Um, Stephen, I hope that answered your question. I'm going to look for a couple of more questions here and I'll be right back. Thanks.